Hey everybody, we're talking about orgasms today, and are some orgasms better than other orgasms? I'm Dr. Diane from MyLibidoDoc.com, your board-certified sexologist and libido expert. And, orgasms are a very complicated topic. We could go on and on and on and on about them. And truth be told, yes, some orgasms are better than others, but that's going to be unique to the individual, and it's going to change over life. One of the things I've seen, especially for women, is that there's not like this magic formula, right? Touch here, suck there, bite there, do this, do that, and a specific type of orgasm is achieved. My friend and colleague, sex expert Susan Bratton has come up with and really identified 20 plus different types of orgasms. So we know there's many types of orgasms out there. And that being said, there's not a formula for this, and it changes. So what might lead to a amazing, profound, like jaw-dropping, earth-shattering orgasm one moment in somebody's 20s might change in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, etc. So one of the things that I think is super important is to pay attention and to have insight into communicating around your pleasure. So we do know that one of the ways that oftentimes works for achieving more profound orgasm for women is what's called a blended orgasm. A blended orgasm is when different parts of the woman's body, of her erogenous zones are stimulated. So it might be a combination of vaginal nipples, or clitoral and vaginal, or cervical, vaginal, and nipple, right? So when we combine these different types of erogenous zones, many times that blended orgasm, that orgasm that comes from different parts, can be much more profound. But you have to follow your own pleasure, and you have to experiment and be willing to try different things, because what we see again is that this changes over time. And so the more we can say, hey, this just because my pleasure body likes this in one moment doesn't mean next week I'm going to like it. It can change in different cycles, in different parts of a female's hormonal cycle for people that are premenstrual. So there's different times of the month, right? There's different stress levels, right? Sometimes depending upon how much we can drop in and feel our body due to how stressed we are may make a difference with what feels good versus what doesn't at any given moment. So get out of this, any sort of thought around this as a formula, and really drop into, yes, this feels good, or no, that's not as much there, and use your body and your presence and being present with the moment and your great communication with your partner to really get to those more profound orgasms. Now, if you want to learn more about the specific techniques and learn more about the female anatomy and more about all the parts of the clitoris that aren't talked about and explored, we do all of that in my Libido Club. So I hope you will join my club. I would love to have you in the club. Who doesn't want to be in a club, really? And I think that's all for now. So thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Wishing you the best and the most successful, juicy, yummy passion and love in your life and your intimate connections and more. Bye-bye for now.